Hello everyone. Going to talk about another Doctor Who episode. Yesterday I watched the episode called 73 Yards. Now, before I get into it, I've heard a lot of people when they do reviews on it, and some people like it and other people don't. And after watching it yesterday, there was a couple of things that need to be explained. Now, firstly, TARDIS materialises on top of looks like a cliff sort of thing. They get out of the TARDIS. The Doctor says, "Oh, we're in Wales." Ruby says, "How do you know?" And he says, "I smell the air and you can tell it's Wales." Right? Now, the thing is, the one thing that I can't work out is how on earth does the Doctor know it's Wales? Seriously. How does he know? I don't know if anyone else has wondered that. But how on earth does he know it's Wales? And this is what got me thinking about one of the other episodes. The one where the Doctor takes Ruby back into the past. Right. To where the dinosaurs are, right? And he says, "Oh, this is all going to be Wyoming. And this is what how does he know? Because when the Doctor goes to a certain time, sometimes he doesn't know where he is. Other times he does. Right? So that's what I couldn't work out. How did he know that? We're in Wales. Right? The other thing is what they were wearing. And at first I thought, oh yeah, that looks nice and all that. But why were they wearing? This is the thing. They were like wearing, the Doctor was wearing, like, you've got pants and shoes, and he was wearing a orange jumper. No, an orange jacket and an orange beanie, right? Ruby was wearing an orange jumper. Why? Couldn't they be wearing something a bit different? Because in every episode, the Doctor, whatever time it is, nearly in every episode, he's changed his clothes. Now, the ones before never did that. Never would change their clothes and, you know, oh, we're in this time and such and such. They wouldn't turn around and, because they're in the Wales. Why change your clothes? The doctor's changing his clothes. What? He's wearing a beanie, orange jacket thing. Why? And this is what I just couldn't work out. Why? You know, it's like in the 60s, especially that other episode I talked about, and the timeline with the first Doctor would completely be stuffed up if he met his future self. Any time the past Doctors would meet their future selves, as if it's necessary, and they have to stop someone. Like with the three Doctors, three Doctors and the three Doctors, and they have to stop Omega, right? But the thing is, they walking around and talking, right? Doctor walks towards that way and walks straight on some circle thing that's been made on the ground. I'll go, no, he's broken it, and they go, oh, look, and go, oh no. And then Ruby walks away, but and next minute turns around, and the Doctor's disappeared. Then of course, he sees this woman. So of course, naturally tries to get away from this woman. This woman's following, and all through the years you've got Kate Stewart shows up. There's this new timeline sort of thing. This whole new timeline, and Ruby's doing all different things, and then also she's like old, and then she's in bed, and this it must be a nurse walks in, and the thing is, one minute she's in bed, and then the next minute outside, she's just right across 73 yards away from where her and the Doctor first showed up, and she's like this, the camera's on the hands, and then it goes straight down, and then she sees herself with the Doctor coming out of the TARDIS, right? Of course, Ruby eventually realises that it's herself, right? But why were people scared of this woman who was Ruby? Why? Right? And then the camera goes on Ruby, the young Ruby, and she says to the Doctor, oh, what, stop. And then they see this circle thing on the ground. Now, it's supposed to be mysterious and like lore and all that. And sort of like be a horror and all that. But it wasn't. And the thing is, they didn't say where the doctor disappeared to. All we know is that because he walked on that circle thing that was on the ground, he disappeared. There was no explanation. Like, one, why did he disappear? And two, where did he go? I mean, of course, actually, with walking on that, he's disappeared. But no explanation where he's gone and why did he disappear? And what was that thing on the ground? Oh, some mysterious thing. You don't walk on that. It's got to be not, that you can't break or accidentally walk and break that circle. And after having a bit more of a think about that episode, I found it a bit ridiculous because the thing is, because it was the story, the story was written by Russell T Davies. He says, it's a story he's been wanting to write, and he was on some pier or something writing the story. Now, writing a story would look good on paper, but when you go to act it out, it turns out to be different. And it just seemed to be a little bit similar, the same as the other episode with Boom, where the Doctor's Tread accidentally walks on a mind. You see how when he accidentally, and when he opens the doors and goes, "Did you hear that?" And here you go, instead of using the sonic screwdriver, which the sonic screwdriver should be, on like this, not like this, the remote control sonic screwdriver. Check first, but he doesn't. You see? And he goes running off and ends up stepping on a mind. And this is what's happened in this 73 yards. Come out, dancing, this is Wales. And they're talking away, and the next minute walks straight on the circle and breaks the rope. Breaks it. I go, oh no. Have a look, kneel down, have a look, as I said. And then they stand up, and Ruby's sort of, the camera's on Ruby, and the next minute she turns around and the Doctor's disappeared. It would have been a good idea to explain where he went, but there's no explanation. Nothing said about where did he go, right? Now, when Doctor Who came back in 2005, remember that episode Father's Day, of what Rose accidentally did? Shouldn't have saved her father, but she did. And of course, causing a problem with that timeline, you had these creatures outside the church, and the only way the Doctor could fix everything, bring everything back, was the key that was bringing the TARDIS back. Right? But then something happens. And says, Rose takes the baby, goes to hold the baby, which is her, when she was a baby. And next minute the creature comes straight through the wall not crushed through the wall, sort of scraped through the wall. And they're saying, I'm the oldest one, blah, 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 take me. And as the creature comes and knocks the cow. And the only way that everything could go back to normal was if her father walked straight out in front of that car that kept coming round the corner and disappearing. So you go down the road and then disappear and then so on. We all knew what was going on. What was caused that? What caused that? But in this 73 yards, no, not at all. There's no explanation about where the doctor went. Where did he go? Seriously. You know, where did he go? There's no explanation of where he went. Seriously. Anyway, that's my talk on about that episode. I just think that when Russell T Davies said, "Oh, he's been wanting to do this episode for a long time," and he wrote it, I think he should have had a bit more of a think, because we need to know where the doctor went. But no, where did he go? 1 minute he's there and then poof, he disappears because he walked on some circle thing. No explanation. The whole time it was about some woman who was Ruby. Anyway, I'm going to go now, so probably another review on the next episode. So take care, everybody, and bye now.